Hello everybody and welcome to Simply Rex channel. So, to all my new subscribers, thank you bros and sisters. I love you all, you know that. Before we begin, do you believe in UFOs, aliens in 2020? Has something changed? I haven't had an encounter with an alien, bro. Just to be clear with you. Or a UFO, but today we're reacting to a whole town witnessed UFO circling over them. This is going to aliens in Alaska. Jesus, in Alaska, bro. But we will see this interview. I guess they're interviewing the locals there, so let's check it out.
Is a major commercial and Seward, Alaska.
Wait, I'm a put the volume up a little bit.
Seward, Alaska is a major commercial and transportation hub on the Cook Inlet. Fishing boats flow in and out of the port. Helicopters fly overhead, serving offshore oil rigs, and Black Hawks from nearby military bases conduct training at all hours. But these earthly vessels and aircraft aren't alone in Alaska, where extraterrestrial occurrences...
Bro, this is a full-on documentary, not gonna lie. Quest TV, I hope this doesn't get copyrighted, bro. I mean, it doesn't get blocked. I don't care if it's copyrighted. Fuck no. I'm making no money here.
One sighting not far from the city over a decade ago was so unbelievable, yet seen by so many.
A decade ago.
Residents still speak of it in whispers to this day.
A decade is 100 years, right? Hello, bro.
I'm Bill Sleesman. I live in Seward, Alaska. I work for a fish processing plant, and I'm the dock manager. I unload salmon out of Resurrection Bay. I've been in Alaska since 1984, almost 36 years, I guess. Spent my whole life outside working outdoors.
Look at the look on his face, bro. He seems so honest.
Spent my whole
Or it's just me? Let's hear what he has to say,
life
bro.
outside working outdoors.
But there's something ominous that comes with the territory too.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at the view. Sorry for pausing, bro. But look at this. Imagine if you were, like, living there. It's always snowy.
I don't believe we're alone in the universe. The native cultures, and if they say they've been seeing things for years, such as Bigfoot, UFOs, or whatever. I've never seen a Bigfoot, but I have seen some people call them UFOs. I've seen them with my own eyes. They're out there.
Unexplained. Wait, what are UFOs stand for? What does UFO stand for? Unidentified flying objects.
Bill's encounter happened many years ago, but it's etched in his memory forever.
I was sitting in my log cabin. It was just before dark, and it was still daylight. And I heard this military helicopter, so I went out with my binoculars in my hand to investigate what was going on out there.
Cool, bro.
What was strange to me, that there's absolutely no markings on this Black Hawk helicopter. No white writing, no letters, no nothing, completely blacked out. Looked at them for quite a while, seeing if I could figure out what they were doing. They were just sitting there hovering.
Okay.
That
Weird.
was strange enough. But what Bill saw next as he headed back for the cabin would rattle him to the core.
Damn.
It was like a starship. The thing was huge. Probably 1,500 to 2,000 feet long, probably 400, 500, 600 feet across, probably 300, 350 feet in air. It was big. It was beautiful. It was kind of a gray silver color.
Okay.
And it was close enough. that Bill could make out details underneath.
It had kind of a diamond-type crystal right in the middle of the bottom of it.
Diamond kind crystal? What? Bro, aliens are rich, bro. Elon Musk, where you at, bro?
It was emitting blue and white reddish lights. I sat there and looked at it, went, oh my God. I've been under a super tanker on a fishing boat, and this thing dwarfed the super tanker. And it was just sitting there hovering within a quarter mile of my house, or less.
Okay, I believe you,
Stared
bro.
at the craft,
Do we have what do we?
mesmerized. Something weird started happening to his body.
I felt this strange feeling, you know, almost like an energy type power thing. And I wasn't sure what it was. I'd never felt it before, but it almost felt like my body was kind of humming.
Do you have psychiatrists to help us with this? Is his facial expressions telling the truth? Is he hiding something? Do you have any mediums here in these videos? Comment down below, bro. Or sis.
At that point, after I looked at it for a few minutes, I went into my
But I believe you.
house. I called my neighbors up and asked them, hey, would you do me a favor? Tell me I'm not crazy and look over the top of my house and tell me if you see what I think I'm seeing. They told me that, yes, they did. They were in shock also.
Damn.
And then I hung up with them, went out, set my chair in the yard, and sat there and watched it for hours.
For hours? Oh, so whole town came in? For hours, bro. You kidding me? It was hovering for hours? Imagine that, bro. Imagine a UFO like standing, hovering. Wow. That would be fucked. And cool at the same time. Not gonna lie. The best moment of my life, probably. I would tell my kids that, and the kids will think I have schizophrenia or something. But whatever. Who cares? You know what I mean? I've seen it.
The next thing Bill knew, he was waking up inside.
I don't actually remember.
Nah, this is a dream, bro. Nah, cap. He was experiencing a lucid dream, bro.
The thing
I don't know.
leaving. All I know is that I was back in my house. Remember the thing leaving.
Inside.
I don't actually remember the thing leaving. All I know is that I was back in my house. I don't remember all of it.
Maybe it was a dream. Call their neighbors back and say like, did you shit? Or something.
Bill lost several hours of time that night.
Or I was like dreaming, because a lucid dream is like a lucid dream is like so vivid in your mind. It's like, you know what I mean. You know what lucid dreaming is. I don't have to explain to you.
Common with alien abductions. But there's one thing he's sure of. Whatever he saw that night was not of this world. And plenty of other people saw it too.
Okay.
The next morning when I was going to work in Soldotna, we were listening to KSRM radio on sound off.
Oh,
There were
right.
people all over the area reporting seeing lights last night. And I had no doubt at that time that that was the same thing that I'd sat and watched for probably an hour and a half.
All right.
I'm Bob Bird. I'm from Nikiski, Alaska, and I'm a radio talk show host.
Okay, bro.
This community is rather large. We have 40,000 people in our immediate trading area. As a result,
40,000 people living in Alaska, in the city of Alaska. Oh, man.
the show Sound Off takes calls on almost any topic.
Crazy,
That
bro.
night, hundreds of people saw it. Strange lights over Cook Inlet. The lights would hover, they would move horizontally, they would move vertically. They cast reflections on the inlet waters. And was seen by hundreds of people. Bruce is on the line, and Bruce, you're live on the Bird's Eye View.
I'm looking on the window, I see these lights through the trees, and I'm...
Wait. So now we have a evidence right here. So this man that we're going to hear now was played on the radio back then, years ago. Okay.
People.
I was just zoned out.
Bruce is on the line, and Bruce, you're live on the Bird's Eye View.
I'm looking on the window, I see these lights through the trees, and I'm thinking, what the hell would that be?
And then what happened?
Well, they just went by, and that was it.
You are live on the Bird's Eye View.
Yeah.
Oh, he's speaking to the people that were live. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. But it would be incredible to see the actual, the actual audio.
Yeah, I was going to say, you mentioned I saw some strange lights over Tustamina. Would have been between about midnight-ish, at least it was like midnight to 1 a.m. So it was lights moving in a strange pattern that I'd never seen before.
Now, we do have oil.
Whoa, it was moving in a weird angle that I've never seen before. Imagine that, bro. But you can't really explain it, do you? Can you?
Oil platforms, but they are nowhere near where these lights were seen or even in their direction. Of course, helicopters come and go for the servicing of the oil platforms. But the folks that I spoke with who actually saw it said they could not figure out the speed and maneuverability of the lights. Certainly had nothing to do with the helicopter.
Of course. And you know what, bro? I was looking at the documentary of UFOs back in 2 months. 2 months, yeah. 2 months back. Or 3, 4, whatever. And I was, this documentary said that in a place where I don't remember the exact location, they found a UFO crashed into a mountain, and the citizens all saw that and whatnot. The military actually took it. It was somewhere in England. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. And the military took it for investigation, and they haven't posted it on any news. Like they were seeing military stuff, going there, taking the thing, and put it under investigation. So, if it was investigated, that craft was investigated, maybe they have invented another thing like a UFO, another UFO themselves. They might have created a UFO themselves, that's all I'm saying. And yeah. But you don't want to spread that. You don't want to spread that you have found such a power, If a UFO can teleport, you can teleport, or you can go speeds like the light of speed. Like, what is to be found in other military countries, because you want this to be for yourself. You want this to be a secret. You want this to be the superpower that you want to have in your military. It makes sense.
Single person can be mistaken, but when, there's all the citizens who live in the bluff are reporting the same thing, you have to give it some sort of credibility.
There were a lot of people on the Kenai Peninsula that saw this. Nobody really offered any theories. I never asked about it because, back 30 years ago, people will label you as, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Bill suspects the truth is out there, but that the government is holding its secrets close to the vest.
The military guys that were in that helicopter, it had to be military, and it was apparent to me that they were following this UFO and they were tracking it. I can understand our government not wanting to tell people, because a lot of people do not want to believe, but they're out there. Trust me, I've seen them. They do exist.
They don't want. They don't believe. They don't want to believe in aliens, bro, because it will be a disaster at first. You know what I mean? Oh, aliens are real, by the way, guys. What? Oh my god.
The reason
Such a panic it would be.
I think that Alaska would have as many UFO sightings as they have had. It's a really, really big state. There's lots of places to hide. If they don't want you to see them, you aren't going to see them.
He challenges
really?
anyone who thinks that spaceship was just a figment of imagination.
I'm here to tell you, this thing was real. It was very large, and I was kind of stunned. And
You know what, bro? Just because huge UFO appears above woman's backyard, I'm gonna see another video of UFOs, man. Couple share encounter with potential UFO. I'm gonna see that one, bro.
it was just sitting there hovering with no sound. I saw it with my own eyes.
Without
Seeing
sound,
is
wow.
believing, and this was the first I've ever seen anything like that. I've seen lights in the sky and stuff like that. Blew it off as satellites or airplane or something else, but nothing that I ever was concerned about. But I saw what I saw, and that's the way it is, and I'll take that to my grave.
Alright, bro. Whoa. What did I just click? The CIA doesn't want anyone to know that it's interested in UFOs. I don't want to see that, bro. I want to see it. I want to see that one. Thank you.
December in Alaska means short days and very long nights. Perfect for gazing at the constellations and northern lights. It's also prime. Perfect. Alaska means the
Aliens in Alaska again.
constellations and northern lights. It's also
Oh, that. I want to experience that, bro.
prime viewing for unexpected guests. As Trish Applehans discovered one New Year's Eve in her own backyard.
Why is the music so loud and the cat doesn't even... I can't even hear the guy.
My name is Trish.
Hello, beautiful.
I'm a wife and a mom.
Oh, that's sad.
And I live in Wasilla, Alaska. We're just 2 miles from town, but I feel like we're much farther out because it's just so peaceful here on the lake. It's just such a beautiful setting. New Year's Eve, 2008.
Well, that's why aliens, you see.
We were having a New Year's Eve party with our friends.
Yeah.
It was just a small get-together.
Right.
We'd go out on the lawn and we'd take blankets and lay them all out on the lawn.
Who does this, bro? And why are they so happy? People aren't that happy, bro. Unless they drink alcohol, bro. That's cap.
And we do
That's cap. Story debunked.
these star watching parties, if you will. Oh, look at that one over there.
Oh, and you know what, bro? If you live in a city, you won't see galaxies, bro. You can actually see galaxies. Yeah, you can stare to the sky and see galaxies. I haven't ever seen one while I'm living in the city. I went out in the wilderness, you can say, camping, and I saw galaxies, bro, in the sky. You can't see it from the city, bro, because of the lighting. Yeah, the lighting from the lamps of the streets.
Look how fast it's moving.
I know.
Hey.
This being
And the gas, you know, not the gas, the gas, you know what I mean.
in the afternoon. We're in Alaska. It's pitch black by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I remember specifically
Pitch black, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's pitch black in Alaska. Damn.
it was a very dark night, and I needed to run out to my car to get a dish of
I
food
suppose
that I had
night.
prepared for the party.
That comes early.
So I grabbed the food out of my car, the dish, and I looked up and I see this formation of very bright red lights, like a triangle.
Wait, what?
And the lights themselves, each individual light was just massive.
Why do people... Okay, when we say in the previous episode, the man said that it was beaming light, the UFO was beaming light and all of that. Now this UFO is beaming light, and so many other UFOs are beaming light. Almost every UFO.
I mean,
so take a note of that.
I would say each light was
Just a coincidence? They're just stealing the history of encounters and saying them just to lie for recognition?
this big, and it just
I don't think so.
captivated me. It was completely silent. I didn't hear motors, I didn't hear an engine, nothing like that, just completely silent. It felt very close to me, right above my head, and it hovered directly above me.
No shit.
You know, it's all going through my mind. Could it be a plane? Could it be a helicopter? But it just did not.
If it was a plane, it was gonna crash into the ground and you would be dead. This is what I fear the most, bro. A plane hitting next to me. Or I'm in a plane and it's going to crash. That's my two biggest fears right there.
Not behave like either of those. One of the things that captured my attention the most, I think, was the sheer magnitude of how large this craft was. It was absolutely huge. As large as the house, if not larger. I believe that if it intended any harm to me, it definitely could have done that. That was the feeling that I got. I do not think we are alone in the universe. I know what I saw, and it wasn't a plane, it wasn't a helicopter, it wasn't a drone. It was definitely very powerful.
Did the kids show
I
it
think
too?
it absolutely could have done me harm if it wanted to.
Wait, how? How do you know that, bro? How? Just because it's unexplainable and you can explain it doesn't mean that it will do you harm. But that's how the brain of the human works, so I'm just gonna pass it, okay?
Whatever it was, it seemed to be trained right on Trish. Her heart was pounding, but as the seconds ticked by, she stood there, frozen. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, the craft vanished.
All of a sudden, just poof, the lights are gone. And there was no motion of the lights. They didn't fly off in one direction or another. They just disappeared. And it was a strange feeling.
Whoa.
I felt like it was almost communicative in nature, where whatever it was knew that I was watching.
There were no other sightings.
Oh my god, I just got that. Oh my god, I got a fucking... Wait, bro, wait. Let me put my thoughts together because I had a thought, a theory, right? Imagine the UFO can travel to this planet Earth. But why do we see little to no UFOs, bro? Because they can travel in every galaxy they want. In every fucking galaxy, in every planet they want. That's why it's so rare and we don't see them that often, bro. It might be a civilization from another galaxy. You know how many years of light that is? Bro, don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. I will show you a video of how big the galaxy is, bro. Right now, don't play with me. Oh my god, I just got the chills. I don't know why.
In Wasilla that night. For some unknown reason, the UFOs...
Bro, we just saw... Oh my god, bro. That hit me right there. Okay.
Seemed to show itself to Trish and Trish alone.
No one else saw it because everyone else was in the house enjoying the party.
Oh, okay. But you were outside in the backyard, no? Huh?
I have shared this experience with others, and naturally, I get a lot of skeptics, which is understandable. I'm a skeptic myself. If I had not seen it with my own eyes, I probably wouldn't understand it either. I think people might be fearful of seeing things that they can't explain, and they may not believe it because of the fear.
I mean, come on.
Trish still struggles to make sense of her New Year's Eve encounter.
At the end of the day, I still do not know what it was that I saw. And
Wait, this is Quest TV again. This is a TV. Bro, is this a TV thing?
the sky that night, and I probably will never know full of seeing things that they can't explain.
Because I'm gonna
And
get fucked up if this video gets blocked. I'm gonna fucking blow my fucking brain off. But if you sing this video, it means that it's
I
online.
probably will never
Love you, bro.
know fully.
Persis.
I do know that metaphorically and quite literally, it was larger than myself. I feel like I spend a lot more time observing the sky after that.
An island physically cut off from the rest of the world, where strange phenomena regularly light up the sky.
My name is Lionel Casaduk and I live in Juneau, Alaska. I'm a retired Army veteran. Originally, we came from the Philippines,
Bro, I have
and then
to
we
go to
moved
Alaska,
to
bro.
Hawaii, California, and Alaska. I believe we're not alone in the universe. I mean, we might not be alone here on Earth.
Jesus. What the sentence that was. Holy fuck.
Lionel has good reason to believe he's seen things coming from above that defy explanation. A 10-year-old encounter along the isolated Egan Highway in 2011 still shakes him to the core.
Bro, why am I getting paranoid, bro? Oof.
I was coming home about 2, 3 in the morning. I was driving down Egan and noticed to my left that there was 2 lights. I was excited and curious and butterflies. I don't know if that's what being nervous, but I mean, just butterflies all over my stomach.
Yeah.
I almost felt like I was sick to my stomach from the butterflies. So I decided to go and check it out and follow the lights, and it was almost like they were playing a game with me, wanting me to follow them. And I had the same feeling of being sucked away once they started moving. I got in my vehicle and just followed them all the way across the bridge to Douglas Island.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
There was a turnoff, stopped, went out here, looked at the lights. Right above this house, just on the tree line, right up there, there was 2, and the movement was so smooth. The way they moved through the air, it's so quiet you don't hear anything. They're just floating. It's really strange.
And no sound as well. That we heard on the previous video also. Holy fuck.
I was here for maybe a little bit less than 2 minutes, and they started moving and then come back. And then went forward again, came back. I think about the 3rd time. I just had this feeling that I just wanted to go follow them, and they kept going, and they were like they're waiting for me, like they wanted me to follow. So I got back in the vehicle and started following, and when I got in the vehicle, they actually started going, and I started following. They're right above the tree lines, going in between trees, which I knew from my past experience, there's no way they could be a Black Hawk or any type of military helicopters. I'm one guy that's always nice and solid and strong, but weird thinking about this. Just I am full of butterflies.
Oh, wow.
Lionel's military training compelled him to investigate.
Wait, so the military contacted him.
So basically, I followed the lights. It was right here in this field where the two lights hovered. Actually, I just stood here for a little bit in awe, just staring for 30 seconds or a little bit longer. And finally, they just flew over the mountain and they just zoomed off.
Damn. Alright, bro. Cool story, bro. What? We're in 30 minutes. What the hell? Time flies, man. Time flies. So, the title of the summary, yeah? Do aliens exist in 2022? What is your theory, bro? What is your story? Have you got any story? Would you share it in the comments down below? Are you comfortable enough? Let's see. And yeah, that's all I got, basically. That's the video. I fucking love you guys, yo. I love you so much, bro. I will see you in the next one. Peace.